Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. On this video, I'm going to show you how I use this chunky glitter faux leather that I got from Hobby Lobby to make some earrings. Now let me take the covers off these so you can see them a little bit better. Now the faux leather that I have is a rainbow glitter. This is not a chunky glitter, it's just your regular glitter. And then I have a bright pink similar to that, just regular glitter. Then in the chunky glitter, I have this silver. That's what I use to make my Christmas tree earrings. And then let me hold this up next to it. Hopefully you can see the difference. It's kind of hard to tell, but this one has pink in it. And this is the one I'll use today. Then there's this one that has blues and reds and purples. It's just really pretty. And then this last one is just an iridescent chunky glitter faux leather. So it mainly looks white, but you do see shades of pinks and blues and different colors in it. I like to back my faux leather earrings just to give them a finished look. And so I have some other faux leather that I got off of Amazon that I'll use to back them. This was a variety pack and it was really inexpensive. And let me show you. I think this deep blue would look gorgeous on the bottom of these. You could also use this red. Then I think this light rose gold would be really nice on the back of the rainbow ombre print. So for today, I'm going to use this beautiful chunky glitter faux leather. And again, it's mainly silver. It has darker flecks, almost a black, and then it has a beautiful pink fleck in it. So I'll back that with this pink faux leather. I'll use this heat and bond, the Ultra Hold heat and bond, and I'm going to use that to adhere the two pieces together. So the first thing that I'll do is go ahead and cut off a piece of this faux leather. And then I want it to be about the same thickness as the backing material. And then lastly, I'll cut a slice of the heat and bond about the same size. If you've never used the heat and bond before, there's two sides. There's a really rough side, that's the adhesive, and then on the back side is a paper backing. So what you do is you first adhere the rough side to one of your layers. After that cools off, you pull the paper backing off, you put your other layer on, and you reheat it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my pink backing, and then here's my heat and bond. I'm going to put my backing pretty side down, and then I'm going to put the rough texture of the heat and bond down on top of that. Then just to protect my easy press, I'll put this Teflon sheet on top. I have my easy press set to 285 degrees. Then I'm going to place my easy press 2 on the material just for a couple of seconds. And that's all you do for the first layer or for the first pressing. Now we need to let this cool down all the way. Now once that's cooled down all the way, you pull the paper backing off the heat and bond to expose the other side of the adhesive. Then we'll place the other faux leather on top. Go ahead and cover over it again, and we're going to heat this for 8 seconds. Now, while this is cooling off, we'll go ahead and go to the computer screen and we'll make our design. I wanted to give this plenty of time to cool off because you wouldn't want to send that through your maker while it's still warm and tacky. Now that we're in Cricut Design Space, let's go ahead and click on New Project. And this is going to be super simple. We're going to click on Shapes. We'll select a circle. Now that we have our circle, we'll go ahead and click on Duplicate. Now I want these to be on the same plane. So I'll select both, click Align, and then I could either center vertically, or since they're the same height, I could just align the bottoms. You're going to get to the same place either way. So I'll click on Center Vertically. Now I'm going to go down here and click on Slice. This middle piece is what I want to keep, so I'll just drag that away, and then I'll just select everything else and delete it. Now right now that looks like a football. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the proportions, and let's change the width. We'll go a little bit narrower. Right now I'm at 1.75 inches in width and 2.986 in height. And really all I'm trying to do is get to a good shape. I think that looks good, so I'll go ahead and lock the proportions. Then I'm going to go ahead and drag it so that it's about 2¼ inches tall. Okay, 2.278, that works. Now that I like the shape and the size, I'll click Duplicate, and we're already ready to cut this. So I'm going to click Make It. I like to have my shapes 2 inches down and 2 inches over. That lets me have room around the design to put some tape down. I'll click Continue. And then the setting that I want to use is Denim Bonded. So I'll click on Search the Materials, and then I'm going to type in denim. Here it is right here, Denim Bonded. I'll select Done. Now, since I have 2 layers, my glitter faux leather and then my other faux leather, plus the heat and bond in the middle, I want to go ahead and increase the pressure to more. I'll need to make sure my fine point blade is in, and then we're ready to cut. I've trimmed my chunky glitter faux leather down, and I'm ready to put it on my mat. Now glitter can be kind of tough to work with because it doesn't like to stick to a lot of things. So first of all, I'm using a strong grip mat. Then under my glitter, under where the cut's going to be, I'm also going to use some Cricut strong grip tape. So I'm putting my transfer tape under where the cut will be. Then I want my material to be glitter side down. Now remember, the cut is going to be about 2 inches down and 2 inches over. So I'm giving myself a little extra material above it and to the left of it so that I can use some Scotch tape. Now this is a super hold tape. Some people like to use painter's tape. The Cricut will cut through it better, but I really like this Scotch tape. The trick is don't have the Scotch tape where the cut's going to be. I didn't think that mattered, and then I found out the hard way it does. Because if your tape is under where your blade cuts, it can hop and it can mess up your cut. Now, as always, I like to check my blade just to make sure there's nothing on it. You just press it out, clean it off, and set it right back down inside. Now, a nice feature on the Cricut is you can always check to make sure the cut's good before you eject your mat, and if it's not, you can send it back through. Now, I don't feel like the cut is all the way through yet, so I'm going to send it through again. You click on the C, and it goes back through. All right, let's go ahead and check that again. Okay, hopefully third time's a charm. Okay, I think that's a good cut, so we'll go ahead and eject the mat. What I have found with this chunky glitter faux leather is you have to kind of press your cut out. It doesn't just fall out like a lot of materials do. And then the other thing is you need to check from the back side. You can see some of the glitter hangs over. And so all you have to do is take some good sharp scissors and cut along the shape and just cut that excess off. All right, we're ready to make the holes for our hardware. And notice I didn't have the Cricut cut them. I don't think that this chunky glitter would cut very well as far as a small intricate hole. So I'm going to use this punch tool or this punch set that I got off of Amazon. I'll link to this below. And I'm going to use the 1.5 millimeter size. Now, what I want to do is get the hole close enough to the top that I don't have to add any jump rings. I want to be able to put my fishhook directly onto the earrings. I really think they hang best if you don't have to add jump rings. So I'll place my punch tool on where I think it goes and I'll get a really good look. Then when I'm ready, I'll take my hammer and I'll just punch it through. Then to remove it, you can just kind of turn it and pull it out. You have a beautiful hole in your earring. We're just going to repeat that process on the second earring. And now we're ready for our hardware. And I'm going to use some stainless steel fishhooks that I got off of Amazon. I'll link to those below as well. And for those of you that use my links, thank you so much. I do receive a small commission, and I truly appreciate that. I'll take my needle nose pliers, the metal ends on this back side, or the side closest to me. I'm going to place my needle nose pliers up and down along it, and then just twist. You don't want to open outward, you just want to twist up. You just place your earring on it, and then you do the reverse. Just twist it back in place. And then check it out, see if you need to twist it any more. Okay, that's perfect. We'll do the other earring the same way. Just twist it open. And then just the opposite to twist it closed. Now, weren't those so simple to make? And they are just beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Until the next video, bye-bye.